give up our money and our time and our energy and let no damn hypocrite mess up what we're trying to do. We coming to get your behind. All praise is due to Allah. So one side of the sign is that, yes, I want to see. Man, make sure I ain't becoming one of these fellas. Got to get rid of these symptoms. Because if I'm sneezing a whole lot, I may have a cold. I thought it was dust in the air, but I may actually have a cold. Make sure I check this. But also, a sign does identify something that exists underneath it. And if we find that we have those that we know that are hurting what we are trying to do, the sign is clear. The sign is clear. It don't mean you beat them up, do nothing to them. Don't mean you treat them bad. Did you hear me? Because yesterday's hypocrite might become tomorrow's hero. So we are not the judge of none. But you have the obligation to protect yourself, your children, and what you believe in from the destruction of people that don't have the right mind yet to be a part of what we are trying to accomplish. So let's check out the signs, y'all, right? Number one at the top of the chart. The number one sign of a hypocrite is a liar. Find people that lie all the time. Now, you know lying, let me look at lying now. Exaggerate is a lie. To put way more on it, that's lying. Because you've altered the truth. Or just to give a deliberate falsehood. Or to give a statement that is deceitful. A deceitful statement has some truth in it, but it's missing some of the other key truths. Do you know how the hypocrite works? The hypocrite tries out their lies on layers of people. First, they find the person that they have the greatest rapport with to try to bounce their lie off of. And then this is the way it works. Whenever this ghetto informant, hypocrite, extremist or subversive informant, however you want to call him, they come and they bounce it off. They tell the lie the first time, and then they listen to the rebuttals found from the one they told it to, so that when they tell the lie the next time, they make sure they exclude some of them ingredients. Dang. So I got to make it sound a little different than that. Did you hear me? That's the way the liar works. And then by the time they get to the ones that they really want to win over, they've already tried it out on a few different layers of people, and they have modified and perfected a deceitful story that will be the most believable story possible when they want to ill affect the righteous. Shifty. Some people lie or slander others, and then whenever they see your look on your face, like you know how you get. You get like that whether you know it or not. You don't know that you make a face when somebody lying to you. You don't believe it. It's a certain squint. Because when you squint when you're trying to see something better. I don't understand. I got to see this thing a little better. Soon as the hypocrites see the squint, they get shifty. Whenever they see that oh, wait a minute, this ain't settling well with them. Now it becomes a joke. I was just playing. I didn't really mean that. See, this is the number one characteristic of a hypocrite. Check it out. According to our teaching, we are supposed to speak the truth regardless to what? Whom or what? So you tell the truth even if it condemns yourself. Number two, the hypocrite is treacherous. Treachery means disloyal to his or her covenant. I made a pledge that I will do, I will give, I will be, and then I'm not going to do, I'm not going to give, and I'm not going to be. Treachery. Number three, they're insolent in argument Meaning that when you are conversating with them, they're always disrespectful, arrogant, or sarcastic. The hypocrite treats you like you're dumb. The one that you're trying to help because they're not doing something right, they treat you like you are being disrespectful. Did you hear me? And they put themselves in an arrogant position inside of the argument so that they are able to influence you with their opinion instead of you influencing them with your correction. And since normally only good and humble people try to help people, when a good and humble person tries to help somebody and they become arrogant, disrespectful, or sarcastic, the humble person leaves and says, maybe I didn't do it right. Maybe they have a point. And before long, you done been bit by one of these insolent individuals. All right, number 4, breaking one's promise. Number 1 cause, according to the Holy Quran, is due to one entering the land of disbelief due to self-centered materialistic goals. My prayer, my sacrifice, my life and my death is all for Allah. That is the promise we made. In Islam, is that right? Jesus said it like this, on these 2 hang all the laws and all the prophets, that you love God with all your heart, all your mind, all your soul, all your strength, and you love your neighbor as you love yourself. See, these are the promises that we make. But any time that I'm moving in the world and I have more time, more energy invested in making money than I do trying in making Muhammad's way, or making a world that is right, then I have broken the promise. Number 5 is laziness. The Holy Quran says it in these words, the hypocrite drags their feet as if they were chained and they are being dragged to the mosque. That's a hadith by Prophet Muhammad. The hypocrite looks at coming to the mosque, the place, an institution of reinforcement, a place that you're going to learn something. You're going to meet people. And by meeting people and learning new wisdom, you're going to leave with more strength to achieve your objective. How could you come to a place that looks good, got good teaching, good people, has a good food at a good restaurant, has a nice barber and beauty shop, has your own school for your babies and your own daycare present that is the most beautiful structure in the whole city, and you feel like you're being dragged? What's wrong with us? So whenever something is being dragged as if they were chained, they normally show up late. Wouldn't you if you were being dragged with chains? Not going to be on time because you're getting dragged. In the Holy Quran, it speaks of this in the terms of not wanting to come to Jummah prayer. And a Jummah prayer, one Jummah prayer is 27 degrees greater than more powerful than a regular prayer, and 25 personal prayers put together in one Jummah prayer. So it is a good mark with Allah to break away from materialism and the materialistic struggle to come and bow down to Allah. It shows Allah that you have your priorities right. Number 6, the hypocrites are show-offs. They let people hear their good deeds intentionally to win people's praise. Never can do anything without somebody knowing about it. When they pray real quick. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. I mean, don't know what you said.